What's going on, TTC? It's the new Rob Report. I'm sitting here right now. I'm just watching the game rewind of the Tampa game, and I sat there and I watched all of the, um, the post game analysis, the post game pressers, the interviews, and I saw a whole bunch of, or heard a whole bunch of talk about how great it was that Seattle was able to persevere and stick with the plan and get through the hardship of being down 21-0, man. And I'm calling bullshit on that. Now don't get me wrong. I was ecstatic to see our team pull off that win on Sunday, but the fact that we went down 21-0 is outrageous. Outrageous. 2 weeks in a row, two teams took us right down to the wire that more or less shouldn't have had a chance. I don't know if it's the game plan. The defense is scaring me. The defense is scaring me because it's, you know what it is? Here's what I think. I think it's the Legion of Boom. Okay? Now, when I say I think it's the Legion of Boom, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the problem is Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Brandon Browner, and Richard Sherman. No. I think it's the name Legion of Boom. Because I'm seeing a whole lot of guys going out there trying to blow up plays, blow up the ball carrier, not wrapping up, and bouncing off, or the ball carrier's bouncing up. Earl Thomas did it a few times, man. What's the running back's name? Mike James. Michael James was bouncing. Earl Thomas lit him up, hit him hard, and Mike James just bounced right off and kept on running. They're not wrapping up. They're not making good, clean, orthodox, textbook tackles. Get your hands around the dude and take him down to the ground. No trying to blow people up, and it's just I think this image of our defense is getting to our head. I think because I'm seeing poor tackling. That's what I'm seeing. Or maybe these running backs are just that good. Maybe Mike James and Zach Stacy are just that good. Maybe they're just that good. Anyways, we can't tackle them. But I'm seeing that our defensive front getting pushed aside or pushed out, and I'm seeing wide open lanes for these guys to run through. And these are teams that have no wins or few wins. What happens when Frank Gore? What happens when we got to take on Frank Gore? What happens when we got to take on Adrian Peterson? What happens when those games come? So I'm not really feeling it. I'm glad we won. I'm no one's more happy that we won than me. I'm sure. But this going down 21-0, man. Look, on Sunday I had not unfortunately, but I had to go to a baby shower on Sunday, and I'm at the baby shower sitting there with the party watching the game on TV. I'm at Dave and Buster's. I don't know what that is. It's in San Diego. We have a place called Dave and Buster's. I don't know if they have it anywhere else. Anyway, I'm at Dave and Buster's. It's like a party place. And I'm looking at the TV across the way, and I'm just sitting here mad. And everybody at this party looking at who is this mad-faced black dude at this party, and nobody even knows who he is except for the person whose birthday shower was. Baby shower was. And I'm sitting there just with a mad face. And really it's because I'm sick to my stomach because I'm watching my Seahawks be down 21-0 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The run defense needs some work. And it's making our pass defense look not quite as sharp because we're getting ran all over, and then when they finally throw the ball over the top, or throw the ball, period, they're getting a step on our defenders. But an absolutely amazing comeback. We went into the half after dropping 21 points in the second quarter, and made the appropriate changes and gave up only a field goal for the rest of the game. So that was amazing. That was great. A few things I didn't like. Our running game, although Marshawn got over 100 yards, he actually eclipsed 100 yards by quite a bit. He didn't break the century mark till the fifth quarter. So that I didn't really, the running game, feed the beast. How much more persuasion do you need or incentive do you need than the fans calling for the beast? They were calling beast on 1st and goal from the 3-yard line, and instead you tried that play action run or play action pass to Zach Miller and it got picked off. I mean, the crowd was begging you. For 2 weeks now, you've been not giving the ball enough to Russell, to Marshawn Lynch, and the crowd was begging you to give him the ball. On 1st and goal from the 3, just give it to the beast. There's something to be said for outsmarting people, but there's something to be said for just doing what works. Who's going to stop Marshawn Lynch from the 3-yard line once, let alone, we had 3 opportunities at least. I mean, okay, just give him the ball. Just give him the ball. Just give him the damn ball. Who said that? Just give him the damn ball. Is that Keyshawn Johnson? Just give him the damn ball. I know the fans in the stadium were just fit to be tied. They were calling beast, and instead they ran that play action through a pick. Russell Wilson should have checked it first, but hey, it was supposed to be a quick pass, quick play, boom. But big up to the Tampa Bay on that. Big up to the Bucs. But Jermaine Kearse needs to no longer have return duties. I haven't liked Jermaine Kearse as a return man since he's been doing it. He was good in the preseason. He's had a couple of decent returns, but I don't like him as a return man. Put Tate back there. I say it's worth the risk. You don't want someone who's as influential to your offense as Golden Tate. But I'm telling you right now, Golden Tate is our man. People talk a lot of shit about Golden Tate, say he's not this, he's not that. I have my doubts about Golden Tate, after his rookie season and the following year and into his 3rd year. But Golden Tate is our man, and I'm telling you, he is our man. We got our men, okay? We have 4. All right? Our men are Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, Richard Sherman, and Golden Tate. Now, you can say whatever else you want, okay? It's Golden Tate. And I don't know if it's in particularly that order. And I might leave off one, and I would put Tate in there. Tate, man, Tate is a game breaker. Tate is that dude who did you see him on that punt return? He got hit, stopped his forward momentum completely, and then threw a dude off of him with one arm and kept on going. Golden Tate is good, I'll tell you why. Golden Tate is deceptive. He looks almost abnormal, even goofy, if you will, when he runs the football because he runs so straight up. He doesn't have very much forward lean when he runs. He runs almost straight up and down. His body's almost straight up and down. But he's fast. You can't tell he's fast, though, because he's running so straight. He doesn't look like he's moving fast. But them feet are going. Golden Tate is our man, bro. You run them bubble screens at Golden Tate, making big plays like he did last week on that big catch when he waved to everybody. But, yeah, man, Golden Tate is the man. Golden Tate is the man, and I'm telling you, he's going to make more plays for us. Golden Tate. But yeah, no more Kearse on the returns. I hope that he gets that duty taken away from him because not that I don't like the guy. I like him. I like him as a receiver. He makes big plays for us. I'm all about Jermaine Kearse, but the way that ball came out when he fumbled it was just poor, man. It was just poor. You got to protect the football. So I don't know. I don't like Kearse for it. Maybe I'm gonna get some comments that don't agree, but I'm saying put Tate back there, put Harvin back there when he's back. Sign Leon Washington again, but no more Kearse. Yeah, man. But the poor tackling is what I saw in that game, and that's just not gonna work. It's not gonna cut it. We're not gonna be able to have New Orleans come into the house, come into the clink, and go down 21-0, and then come back and beat them. We're not going to be able to go down 21-0 against San Francisco at the stick and come back and beat them. I mean, we're not going to be able to do it to anybody. You can't. It's unlikely enough that you can just say you can't do it. You look at a game that's 21-0. It's just as well to say game over. When you play Madden against a friend and you go up 21-0. You reset the game. It's called a skunk. You get 21-0 skunk. That was the house rules I played with. You go down 21-0, the game's over. You can go back to the main menu and pick new teams and play again. But if you go down 21-0, the game is over. So, Yeah, man. We battled back. We fought hard and played well. You know, at least in the second half of the game. But we can't do that, man. We got to clean that up. And it's the tackling. It is the tackling. Now, the defensive line being pushed off the ball is one thing because uh, uh, James was having lanes to run through. He didn't have to even change his direction as he came to the line. He was just running straight through the line. But breaking tackles, he was getting yards after contact. That's what was unacceptable. He looked like Marshawn Lynch out there. So, yeah, man, got to clean that up. But hey, 8-1, getting ready to go to Atlanta for the NFC divisional game rematch. And to be honest, I'm not really considering it a rematch because neither team is really in anywhere near close to the same position they were in, you know, a year ago. You know, Seattle is doing a lot better, kinda, and but Atlanta is definitely a whole lot worse. A whole lot worse. They don't even have their star wide receiver. Um, what's his name? The Julio doing it. What's that dance go? The Julio do the Julio. Yeah, man. But yeah, I hope we go out there and get that game. We can't afford to lose it. Can't afford to lose it. Frisco ain't gonna lose. So, but anyway, here we go, man. 8-1, going for 9-1, and hopefully we go into the bye week with only one loss. So. That's all I got, man. It was a good game. It was definitely one that you don't want to leave early. Came back and won it. That was huge. That was huge. Big up to y'all, Hawks Nest 24/7, Briseño, Seahawks Knight, Joe Webb, and what else I'm forgetting? And fuck the Bucks. And I'll come back with a fuck the Falcons video probably tomorrow, maybe Friday, and get this hate week on and popping. You know what? Where are the Falcon video makers, man? Last year, I forgot. What's that? What's something ATL? The Falcon vid makers were all over the place. They're a little bit behind the scenes this season. With every loss, I'm seeing less and less videos, or seeing less and less of those video makers, Falcon video makers names pop up on my feed. Yeah, I'm seeing it less and less often. I think I can scroll down my whole feed and let it reload twice before I see anything from Falcon video makers right now. So, I don't know, but I bet you they're going to have something to say. They're going to talk a lot of shit because, you know, we were able to be, you know, downed by 21 points against the team that hadn't won yet. So the fact that that was able to be done, and we only won by a field goal in overtime, I think that's going to give them the idea they can go ahead and start talking that shit. So, and rightfully so, because the spread was 15.5 and we won by 3 in overtime and had to come back. So, yeah, that's rightfully so. But yeah, I'm sitting here watching this game rewind right now. We're in overtime, and we're getting ready to go out and kick this field goal here in just a moment. Anyway, man, all right, go Hawks.